Hello, welcome back once again. In our today's video, we're going to solve for the value of x in this equation. We have x squared is equal to e to the power of x. So let's get started. For the left hand side, we have that x squared is equal to e to the power of x. In our next step, let us take the square root of both sides, but we know that the right hand side will carry plus or minus. So the left hand side will be x. This will be equal to the right hand side will be plus or minus the square root of e to the power of x. So now we have that x is equal to positive square root of e to the power of x, or x is equal to negative square root of e to the power of x. We know that square root of a is same as a to the power of 1 over 2. Square root of a to the power of m is same as a to the power of m over 2. So here x will be equal to e to the power of x divided by 2. And here x will be equal to negative e raised to the power of x divided by 2. Now you can see we have two different equations to solve, right? Now let's think about it. We have x is equal to positive e to the power of x over 2, and here we have x is equal to negative e to the power of x over 2. If x is negative, then there is no how e to the power of negative something divided by 2 will be negative, right? But the left hand side will be negative, so we can see that if x is negative, there will be no solution here. For this equation, there will be no solution, but if x is negative, there will be solution here, right? But we can solve these two equations and you see that there will be no solution for this equation. So let's solve the equations. Now, in our next step, let us divide both sides by e to the power of x over 2 in this equation, and for this part by negative e to the power of, e to the power of x over 2 on both sides. So the left hand side will become x divided by e to the power of x over 2. This will be equal to 1. And for this part here, x divided by e to the power of x over 2, this will be equal to negative 1. Now, let us write this is x times e, then it will have a negative power of x over 2. And for here, we get x multiplied by e with a negative power of x over 2. This will be equal to negative 1. Now, in our next step, let us make, this is equal to 1 here. Yeah. So in our next step, let us make the power of e equal with this coefficient here by multiplying both sides here by negative 1 over 2. And for this part, we'll multiply by just 1 all over 2. Is that 1 all over 2? We're multiplying by negative 1 over 2 as well. So x times negative 1 over 2 will give us negative x divided by 2 times e to the power of negative x divided by 2. This will be equal to negative 1 over 2. And for this part here, negative x over 2 times e to the power of negative x over 2, this will be equal to 1 over 2. Now let's take the Lambert W function on both sides. Remember that the Lambert W function of x times e to the power of x is equal to x, provided that the power of e is equal with the coefficient. So take the Lambert on both sides. The left hand side we evaluate to negative x over 2. This will be equal to the right hand side. We still have our w of negative 1 over 2. And for this part here, the right hand side will become negative x over 2 at the left hand side. This will be equal to the w of 1 over 2. Now we know that the Lambert W function is defined for all x greater than or equal to negative e, right? And we know that negative 1 over 2 here, the Lambert W function of negative 1 over 2 will not be defined. It will not be defined, right? Okay, so with that, we know that there will be complex solution in this equation, which we earlier said that there will be no solution here. So therefore, let's focus on the equation that will give us the real solution, which is this one. So multiply both sides by negative 2, we just get x is equal to negative 2, the w of 1 over 2. And here we have our real solution, that x is approximately equal to negative 0.07346742225, and this is the correct answer. Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe to my channel, also like, comment and share.